Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Mario 3 mini-series. So today we set our sights on World 5, promptly named The Sky. So let's pop into level 1 here, and I must admit, World 5 is probably my favorite world in the entire game. The aesthetic is different, you encounter some new enemies, it's a good blend of fun and challenge. There's an adventure aspect to it where you're, of course, the ultimate resolution will take place above the clouds, so you're climbing that big tower. It's got some iconic levels in it. It's a world that's very generous with the Tanooki Suit, of course. It's just an all-around fun world, one of the most memorable ones, one that I have a lot of appreciation for. Another theme is, a lot of these worlds have their big secret kind of early on in the level, right? Level 1 is, of course, no different there, as we secure 4 more 1-ups here from the generous secret in level 1 here. And on top of that, let's get some coinage. Let's get a little coin bonus going on. Gotta love that coinage. Blue coinage, if you will. Alright, so let's escape here from our little box and keep moving on here. And you give a mushroom some wings and he starts trying to challenge Mario, the famous plumber. My money's on Mario, my man. So World 1 is down. World 2 up next. And World 2 starts off with a bit of a drop. A bit of a free fall, and it's a long way down here, folks. But to the bottom is where we don't want to go. Instead, we want to remain securely on this little music block here, because again, the secret occurs very early in this particular one. Gotta be careful right here. Yep, those guys will get you. And up the tube we go. Don't overshoot that tube there. That is the target. Fire flower. I think I'm good, man. Get a few more level ups. Well, level ups. 1-ups, I should say. Kind of feels like a level up. And onward we go here. So there you go. The first 2 worlds, 7 total extra lives if you get the secrets. And the secrets are, of course, early in the map. Alright, so we have the mushroom house. I did mention that this world is generous with Tanooki suits, and I meant that when I said that. However, our inventory is at max capacity, and whatever we end up getting from this mushroom house will overwrite the P-Wing here, so I'm going to use a star. I realize it will do nothing, but I'm going to use it. I guess sometimes you just gotta take a star into a mushroom house with you. See what happens. Maybe Toad's ready for a fight, right? But instead, we do secure another Tanooki suit, which is great. You gotta love that. Alright, down to the island we go, and again, let's use a star. Gotta start clearing out some of this inventory space. Let's do the castle first here. Alright, so for this, you have to fly up. It does help to get that thwomp out of there. And there you go. So you have an arrow indicating to fly upward. Of course, we will fly upward. Yet another 1-up. The game just dishes out these 1-ups early on. I don't recall if there's other ones. Probably not. I think the main function of this secret here is it's... Yeah, never mind. There are some more. So that leads me to believe that there's 3. Yep, there's power in 3 there. Is there 5? I don't think so. Alright, so... What, 10 extra lives in the first 3 levels here. Alright, so... Ghost. What's up, man? What's up, dude? What's up? What you have for lunch? How's the family and kids? Good? The ghost is trying to be tricky here. Just gotta be careful here. And into the door we go. Let's frog stomp, huh? What do you say? Alright, get done. Piece of cake. Get a nice little bridge here. It's a nice aesthetic, I must say. Alright, let's try our hand at some spades and let's be good this time, huh? Alright, we hooked a star. So we gotta be early on this one. That was way too early. Yep. Well, we screwed it up. Not that we're really hurting for extra lives anyways. Let's use another star just to clear some inventory space. Not worried about these chumps. Trade you a star for a star, right? So you guessed it. Let's do it again. Yeah, we are doing this strictly for inventory space because we're kind of at max capacity here. And a P-Wing. Very, very nice. Alright, so World 3. The quest is, of course, to complete all levels. So that's what we'll be doing here. And this is, of course, a very iconic level. Oh, goodness. Alright, you got me there, bud. My goodness. You gotta be kidding me. So why is this world iconic? Because you can get this little boot thing. And this allows you to jump on spikes. It allows you to go on the pinching plants as well. Definitely one of the worlds that sticks out in memory, right? And without the boot, you cannot get this one up. I mean, this world is incredibly generous with extra lives. This thing's pretty fun to rip around in, I'm not gonna lie. So if you wanted to let that guy out, you certainly could, but we're gonna leave him in his little cage here. Alright, we get some fire flower here. So now we are fully kitted out. And just shredding. Unfortunately, you cannot take this with you, though. Although I must admit, there are some mods. Like, obviously, the modding community, tremendous, right? Wonderful. And they've certainly touched Mario 3, right? Made entirely, like, epic Mario 3 mods that have, like, 1,000,000 levels in them, right? There's this one, it's called Mario Adventure, I do believe. I think it's a mod that's been around for a while. Look into it if you're interested, but... I mean, it's like this epic mod of Mario. And you can actually get that little boot as a usable item. So pretty cool. So let's climb up into the sky, and how do we do that? Well, we start scaling this very high and extensive tower here. So this is to simulate us, right, traveling upward into the sky. Very creative world design in World 5 here. So up we go, and of course this is one of the more iconic frames right here. And of course we can't have a bunch of blocks without the little false block guys, right? First featured in World 2, of course. Alright, up we go. Got a little more castle to kind of go through here. I think one of the best things about Mario 3 is just the control, right? Like, they put a lot of time and effort fine-tuning Mario's kind of weight and dynamics and all of those things to ensure that he feels good and is easy and fun to kind of drift around and control. You know, there are some Mario games where Mario feels maybe a little too top-heavy. Mario 3 is definitely not one of those games. I mean, this is the iconic original Mario feel, if you ask me. Especially with a Super Nintendo controller. Oh yeah. Like, let's go. Alright, so predictably enough, this is going to be a world that we just fly through. Like, literally fly through. My goodness. We got sky waterfalls here. I guess in a way we kind of just flew through it, right? We got this jerk. And we have the card game. Believe we have a fresh slate here. Yes, we do. Alright, flower. And if I'm being honest, I don't want to get too many of these. Certainly take the flower, though. Another star. Yikes. One up. No mushroom. Alright, let's assess here. Alright, we're at max capacity again. So let's use a star. A few stars is very expendable. Okay, yes. So this is an iconic world right here. Obviously need the tail. And then what does it grant you, folks? Well, it gives you a Tanooki Suit for free. And then when you pop out of your little tube here, it puts you in a spot where you're pretty well equipped to lose it. Not today, pal. No, don't go getting that now. Let's go. All right. Let's do let's get the red mushroom house here. This should be a Tanooki Suit, perhaps. Yeah, another Tanooki Suit. So this is what I mean. They're very generous with Tanooki Suits here. And you love to see that. For sure. Alright, spades. Let's go. Let's try to do better this time. Goodness. Well, I guess a little slump buster here. Yeah, I can't do this. Don't at me in the comments. Alright, World 6 here. Let's go. This is the one I'm thinking of. We have a challenge on our hands here. Yep, we sure do. Alright, let's settle it down here. Alright, so far so good. Let's keep rocking and rolling here. There's definitely a P block in there somewhere that I missed. But that's alright, we made it out alive. Gotta love making it out alive. And we do not cash in on the 5 up there. And we have another mushroom house here. So that means... let's use the star and go to the castle. Gotta wonder how many players over the years have died right there, right? There goes the Tanooki Suit. Rip Tanooki Suit. And rip Mushroom. Alright, let's reset here. Yeah, let's go. Little frog stomp. Let's go. Oh, you're the one with wings. Alright, castle goes down. So how we looking? Inventory levels. Alright, let's get the mushroom house now. Another Tanooki Suit? What do you say, game? We get a regular mushroom. Alright, World 7 here. Let's use a suit of Fire Flower. Gotta watch out for the false blocks here, right? Spot you a mile away, pal. And a bunch more there. Woohoo! A whole bunch of nothing there, but you can go down this tube. You're gonna find yourself in a more basic world here. Kind of figured there'd be a leaf somewhere. Alright, so we got something going on up here. But of course we do. Usually when the game gives you a leaf and a way to run, right? To be honest, I'm not too familiar with this secret. I feel like there should be a... okay, there's a star. That's quite random. A star with no enemies around? Couldn't tell you, but to be honest, I don't really mind. All good. All good. Man, Lakitu just lives up here. Obviously. But get off me, bro. Alright, spades, here we go. Let's do better this time. Alright, here we go. Way too early, again. I'm psyching myself out now. Alright, World 8, let's rock and roll. And then the famed World 9. Let's see if we can get a nice running start here. Juking you out, Lakitu. Nope, never mind. Get out of here, man. Alright, so next up we have the most difficult level by far in Skyworld. But first, let's play some cards, I suppose. Why don't we do this? I mean, if I play the cards, right, and I get a bunch of items, it's going to start overriding, like, P-Wings and Tanooki Suits and stuff. I just can't have that. So let's go ahead and use some of these jukeboxes. Alright, good deal. What else? Cloud? Yeah. Let's use the cloud. Alright, looking much better now. Alright, I don't remember where we left off. Fire flower. Sure, yeah, you bet. Sometimes it just kind of works out. So we have a star here. Star in the corner as well. Got it. Alright, World 9. Let's go. We're in for a ride here, though, folks. This one is not easy by any stretch. There's a few very hard jumps that you have to make. And if you don't make them right on time, you simply die. It's really that simple. Would obviously help to have a bit of a tail here, too, but we're just not afforded that. So if you don't make that jump on the first try, you die. If you don't make this jump, you die as well. And then you got this guy that just harasses you the whole time. You can kill him, but he comes back. And then you gotta be careful with those guys because they are a literal bomb. Alright. We got it. No problem. There we go. Let's get another 5 spot. Can be leaving 2 extra lives on the table. And let's go. Let's help the king out. Who's been turned into a bird from Mario 2. So this is Roy. I do believe this is Roy. Roy, of course, has the pink, like, wrestler mask on, right? He's the guy that kind of thumps around a little bit. Get outfitted with some fire flower. So just a little bit about me, like, as a content creator here. So, I mean, I do have some modern games on the channel, of course. I mean, definitely. I like to think of it as a nice little blend between modern and retro. Obviously, with Mario being a retro game, right? But I think at my heart, I am definitely a retro gamer. And, you know, I grew up playing these kind of games. So, got much respect and much love for the Mario series, right? Legend of Zelda, a bunch of other kinds of series. So what I'm asking is, what are some of your favorite retro games? And is that something maybe, like, as far as the series on the channel goes? Yeah, and here he goes thumping around. He actually does stun us, but we take him out. But as far as some retro games, like, which ones do you like? And, you know, maybe after the Mario 3 mini-series is done, what would you like to see a series of, you know, from the Nintendo, Super Nintendo sphere? Do let me know. I'd love to hear your comments on it. I mean, I've got plans to maybe do a Legend of Zelda Link to the Past playthrough for sure. One of the greatest games of all time, if you ask me. So I'd like to add that, but that's a bit more of a time commit than, 2.5 hours of Mario 3, right? Legend of Zelda is a bit lengthier of a game. But do let me know, because I do want to hear from my community on, some of the games that they want to see. I like the idea of having some retro games parallel with some more modern games. So let me know, because once Mario 3 wraps up, right, that'll kind of be, there'll be a bit of bandwidth there, I would think. And let me know your thoughts. But anyways, folks, that is World 5, The Sky. The next episode will feature World 6, which is, it's a sizable increase in challenge, for sure. Ultimately, folks, thank you for your viewership. If you are enjoying the Mario 3 playthrough mini-series, that is, please consider becoming a subscriber. Help this small and new channel out. I would greatly appreciate it. Ultimately, I appreciate your viewership. You could be watching a bunch of other channels, but you are choosing to spend some time here, and I really appreciate that. So stay tuned for the next video in the mini-series. I'm going to get to work on something else. Take care, folks. Thanks so much, and we'll catch you in the next video. Thanks a lot. Bye.